Hello and welcome, Catching Secrets Insiders. This is Bernie, together today with our real estate expert, Sarah Lindner from Germany. Welcome, Sarah. Hello.
Hello, hello.
Today we're talking about real estate. Is that still a good investment? Is it worth investing into real estate currently? So what is the situation? What is the outlook for the future? Sarah, what's going on in the real estate market?
Yes, hello. Thanks for the question. The real estate market is one of the most interesting markets, I think, in my belief. And a lot of people outside are talking a lot about the real estate market. And some people are really talking negatively. They are talking or speaking about a crash situation where the real estate is not more interesting. The investment is not more interesting for people, where prices are falling down. So there is a lot of discussion in the market, and I would like to show you in a minute some numbers why I think real estate is still interesting to invest in. That is something I just want to make the perspective a little bit neutral and not so overwhelmed with negativity.
Amazing, cool. So yeah, then let's dive into the topic. Let's dive in why, in terms of numbers, how much money can you make, and what is the secret of real estate investing? So please show it to us.
Yes, of course. So let's assume we have $20,000 or euros, whatever. We have 20,000 own money. Let's say this is our own money we do have. So own money, I will say here. And you have a flat, it is looking nicely, it is in a good shape, and you have the flat you want to buy in a good city. So in a city where people would like to live also in the future, not only in the next 2 years, but in the next 10, 12, 50 years, let's say. And this flat, let's assume, has a price from 100,000. So this is a flat, and the importance is this flat must be really good. So look for good flats, not for flats which are worth only 80 or 60,000, but flats who are really this worth. This is one of the main parts. So you go with your own money, with the 20,000, you go to the bank, and the bank will say, okay, this flat is good, is nice, the value of the flat is 100,000, we give you 80,000. So everything is a little bit simplified in numbers and in everything, so that you understand the point, because what I want is the point. And this 80,000 is other people's money. It is not your money, it is other people's money. So Bernie, perhaps you give me the 80,000, or I go to the bank give me 80,000, and I can buy this flat. Isn't it nice? Cool.
Yeah, beautiful. And I give you 80,000 with pleasure.
Yeah, cool. That's good. I come back to this. So we have the 100,000 flat. You now have in quasi in your rent. You have, let's say, just 600,000 per 600,000 in the rent you get at a net rent from your renter, and in a year, this would be, how much would this be? 12 months, 7,200, right?
So you're renting out this flat that you previously purchased, you're renting it out, and then you're getting 600 on a monthly basis for that.
Genau, 600, so in a year, 7,200. So, okay. But you have, let's take another color. This money is not your money, so you have to pay for this money, of course. The bank want to have an interest rate, which is at moment higher than before. So it is let's say 3.5% at moment. You pay 3.5% for 80,000. This makes in a year, so now everybody who is good in counting can count, this is in a year 2,800. You have to pay because you had the money from the bank, and the bank wants to have the payback of the bank. Okay, so you have to pay back yearly, you have to pay back 3%. So in a year, you have to pay back 2,400. 400. Do you understand until here the points? Do you want to resume a little bit?
Yes, so you're taking 80,000 other people's money and you have to pay back 3.5 on interest on that borrowed money. And you have to pay 3% to pay back 3% from your 100,000 in total, or from your 80,000. So the borrowed money, you have to pay back 3% on a yearly basis from that. So that is 2,400.
Okay, cool. So interest rate, payback, and in total, you say this is an annuity. In Germany, we say annuity. So, and then if you have this money in the year for the rent and you have to pay back this, what is still in your pocket is a 2,000
euro or dollar, whatever it
euros,
is.
whatever. So the number is 2,000. And this 2,000 is, let's say, yours. From 20,000, you have your own money in this, you get 2,000 a year. So this is, now we can count, this is 10%.
Yes,
So,
absolutely.
and these numbers are not really crazy or something. These numbers are really good. And this is just money. But you also have, in some years, you also have this flat. It is yours. Imagine, I cannot buy this flat without other people money, because it is making me money this flat is making me money every month, every year, without my own energy. I just put in once the 20,000. That is all I put in. Yeah, one time 20,000. And after some years, I own a flat. And then, of course, I have this rent for me and myself if I paid back all this money for the bank.
That's great.
Even that is good. Even if you have this crazy interest rate at the moment. Some month ago we had interest rate 1%. It was so nice, and now you have 3 times more. Okay, it is not as nice as before, but you can see it is still working. It is still working that you can borrow yourself money, even the interest rate is high, and this is, for me, this is the secret of real estate investment. So even if you say, yes, Sarah, but 2,000 is not, yes, but don't ignore that after sometimes you have a flat.
You have to remember that. And this is the important thing here. You earn 10% per year on your initial investment. And on top, you have a flat, an apartment, a house, whatever it is. You have the property that you purchased before, after the period of your loan, of your mortgage. After the mortgage is over, you are owner of this property. So, and on top, you earned that amount of money per year.
Yeah. And then one step further, please. After 10 years, you let's say we do all this 10 years long. Yeah. Let's say this is the same as before, even if the rent is going up normally every year a little bit, and every 3 years in Germany you can rise a little bit the rent, but let's say everything stays the same. What happens after, let's take this color, after 10 years of paying back this, after 10 years, how much did you pay back?
24,000.
Right, good, thank you. 24,000. So if you borrowed 80,000 minus 24,000 must be 56.
Yes.
Right? 56,000. You still have debt of 56,000 after 10 years. But in 10 years, this 56,000 debt isn't as much as 56,000 in debt today, because we have this big inflation. Inflation means that the value of the money is going down. And if you have money on your bank, you're doing nothing, the value of your money is going down. If I do have debt, and if I'm doing nothing, the value of the money is also going down. It doesn't care, the inflation, if the money is positive money on your bank account or if the money is negative money as a debt. It doesn't care. The inflation is going in the twos, in both directions. In both directions. So that means in 10 years, this is not as much as it seems today. So
and
now,
additionally, the rent is going up. So maybe you're earning in 10 years, you have 1,200, the double of the current rent. So you're earning 1,200, but you have to pay back just half of the value, basically. So that is also an next win that you're gaining here.
and it is simplified because also 1 point more, this you pay for the 80,000, but every year it is not 80,000, then it is just 2,400 less and less and less. So this amount of money you pay in interest rates is also going down, because the debt in total every year is going down. So, but I want to simplify, don't just a secret, just to open the eyes why I think, even if the interest rates is really high at the moment, I think it is still interesting to invest in real estate, because this is what you have to go in. And important, as I said before, I will remember, this must be a good flat. If the flat worth is lower, of course, this numbers is all different. And how to evaluate if a flat is really worth it or not, you have to learn a little bit, but that is also a secret. If you learn more in the market, if you learn more about investments, you know that, Bernie, then you can make real good money. So this
and here we come to the educational part. So this is why you are offering what you're offering. That's why we are offering what we're offering, to educate people, to bring you, the viewer, our viewers, our people that are watching us, to bring you to the next level, to raise your awareness, to raise your educational level, and to enable you to make those decisions. Is this a good investment? Is this a great opportunity? Is the value the value that it seems to be? And then you can make the decision of purchasing or not purchasing something. And this is why we are having the programs. So if you're interested in learning more about real estate, then just approach us, just drop us a line, drop us a comment, and we will be happy to support you. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them. Sarah, final words for today?
Just the same. I want to remember, an investor is making money while buying. That's it.
Amazing. Great. So be prepared. We are still giving you a lot of content value in the future on this channel. Thanks for watching. And if you want to learn more about real estate, you are in the right place with Sarah. Just let us know if you want to dive deeper on this topic. So see you next month. In the meanwhile, have an amazing time, and catching. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Okay, cool.
Please be aware, we are no financial advisors. We do not provide any advice. We only share our experience, and our results are not typical. If we mention any stocks, funds and other type of investments, it is for educational and illustrational purposes only. Most people are unable to achieve similar results to ours. If you want to achieve similar results, you have to commit yourself to systemize, to learn and to stick to the rules.